Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Definition, aka Def Vader, and with the Rise of Skywalker premiering last night, we actually have 6 big images that have been leaked online. Throughout this video, we're going to be going over what's in the photos and additional plot spoilers that have been posted on Twitter. Obviously, you know the drill by now, there's going to be heavy spoilers here, and with the movie just 2 days away, you might want to skip this video if you haven't had anything ruined yet. With that out of the way, I just want to give a huge thank you for clicking this video. Now let's get into our breakdown of the leaked images and plot points. Okay, so basically, to paraphrase Han Solo, the leaks were true. All of them. I can't post the photos in the video here just because Disney will block it, as I've seen actually happen with a couple of YouTubers today, but basically what they do is confirm the leaks. If you want to see these images, then all you need to do is go over to reddit.com/Star Wars leaks, and yeah, the images are all there. Just Google Reddit Star Wars leaks and you'll find them all. So the images that have been put up so far are 2 pictures of Emperor Palpatine, in which he looks like how he did in the Return of the Jedi, but they've painted his face completely white and put yellow and red contact lenses in, so he looks like he's got Sith eyes. He looks very old and very frail, and he's also sat in a mechanical chair. There's also an image of the Wayfinder, which was the big MacGuffin that led Kylo to find the Sith Lord's hideout, and in addition to this, from the end of the movie we see Leia and Luke's lightsaber on Tatooine. The most notable image in them though, that's probably more important than all of these, and definitely confirms the leaks, is that Rey has a yellow lightsaber. If you've seen the entire plot leak breakdown that I did, then you'll know that the movie ends with her holding it and calling herself Rey Skywalker, and yep, this image confirms it. I always thought the yellow lightsaber thing would be the make or break element of the plot leaks, as it was a big point of contention that would be very, very unlikely that someone would make it up. But as we've seen from the leaks, it's true, and yet, Rey Skywalker. In addition to this, Twitter user Call Me Ben Swolo has also been posting leaks out about what happens in the film, and I'll just be going through their posts and talking about what they said. Okay, so their tweets read, some more confirmation that yes, Kylo dies after his redemption. Kylo revives Rey, they smile at each other, she says Ben, and they kiss. Kylo disappears like Luke when he dies. They do not say I love you. Kylo holds her sweetly when he brings her back to life, and says the Force bond is stronger than ever. Twilight all over again. Rey is the granddaughter of Grandpapa Palps. She takes the name Rey Skywalker at the end, and the whole scene on Tatooine is true. Rey having BB-8 at the end isn't explained. Finn and Poe are alive, but they're not with her in the final scene. Leia and Kylo have no scenes together. Rey stabs Kylo during their fight at the same moment that Leia dies, and Rey cries and heals him after. Han is in the movie, and Anakin's voice is in the movie, with the character being voiced by Hayden Christensen. Janna isn't confirmed to be Lando's daughter, which was a plot point that we did mention in the leaks. Poe lives, Knights of Ren are hardly in the movie, and the user doesn't remember them having any dialogue. They don't really fight Palpatine. Yes, he shoots lightning in the sky, but Rey just ends up reflecting this to kill him. Nobody ends up with anyone in a romantic sense, and the movie doesn't explain how Palpatine is back. We find out Palpatine created Snoke, and there are a couple of tanks with Snoke clones in them, as we saw in the leaks. However, the user says that nothing at all is explained, which, in my opinion, is very, very lazy writing. Like, yeah, just... You can't expect the audience to just jump on the ship with no explanation at all. You do need to put plot points in place that kind of flesh those things out, as they are things that people have major questions about. But, you know, I knew they were going to do that anyway. I knew they'd be lazy and just say, I am still here, some crap like that. Very lazy. Feel like I'm a teacher telling someone off. Anyway, Kylo's reaction to seeing Rey dead was panicked and hurt. It was well acted, but still so awkward because of pacing. The user says that Reylo had honest moments that could have been so hot if they'd been handled better. Shaver was hot. I was waiting on them hot moments. The way they talked to each other was kinda wink wink, and the Force bond was really strong, so that was cool. The only Force ghosts are Leia and Luke at the end. Leia's last word is Ben. Luke's ghost also appears to catch Rey's lightsaber when she throws it away. Rey ends up fighting Dark Rey, which was a vision, and this sequence is on the wreckage of the Death Star. The opening scene is actually the Kylo on the Red Planet scene, and it has very little added context. He's there to get a Wayfinder to Sith land, and immediately arrives there, and it goes straight in the scenes from the TV spot. That's literally just, that's the opening of the movie. Rose and Rey don't speak to each other, and there's apparently an LGBT moment in the movie that people have been kind of gushing over on Twitter, and that is apparently that a woman that is close to Leia and Holdo kisses another woman in the background at the end, which I mean, if you're looking for representation in this movie, it kind of feels like they let you down. It sounds like they're just trying to get the pink pound by putting this very little moment in, and there's actually no real weight to it. Which, yeah, classic Disney, just trying to put things in for the sake of it to get money. Anyway, the user says it's implied that Finn is going to confess his feelings for Rey, but it doesn't happen. Rey confides in Finn and prefers him over Poe because she doesn't get along with him. Han appears to Kylo and they have a very similar conversation as the Force Awakens bridge moment, even down to the dialogue. Ben also says, "You're just a memory," and Han says, "Your memory," and touches his face. Then Ben turns and tosses his red saber away, and this interaction turns him. The lists of deaths that they remember are Bulio, Hux, Pride, Leia, Ben, Snap Wexley, Rey temporarily dies, and Palpatine. Ben comes to save her from becoming Empress Palpatine, which, yeah, that was another big plot point that we kind of rolled our eyes at, and he revives her when Palps kills her. Ben never wanted her dead, and she instantly regrets stabbing him. Palpatine is waiting for Rey to come and kill him so that the Sith can inhabit her body, and when she gets rejuvenated, she kills the villain. There's a flashback scene of Luke training Leia in the Force and lightsaber combat, and she even had a saber which Force Ghost Luke gives to Rey. Rey steals Ben's ship on the Death Star and takes it to Ahch-To, bless you, to hide out there forever like Luke, so she destroys it so she can't leave. Then she goes to throw her saber into the flames, but Ghost Luke catches it and gives it back, and then lifts the X-Wing out of the water, and that's how she gets home. In the scene where the voices of the Jedi come to aid Rey, they tell her to rise and that she has all the power of the Jedi. Anakin's voice is there, so is Mace Windu's, Yoda's, Obi-Wan's as well. C-3PO gets his memory back, he can still understand Sith script, but is forbidden from translating it, so they hack his memory, thus wiping it. He tells them where to find the Wayfinder, and he forgets everyone and everything, but his memory gets restored by R2. It's also implied that Finn is Force sensitive. Carrie and Billy share a scene together where they talk about Resistance related stuff, and that's all of the posts that the users put up so far. So yeah, that's all of the leaks from the premiere, which pretty much confirms everything that we already knew about the film, and adds in some little tidbits and a couple of changes, but yeah, for the most part, it's pretty much bang on what I posted last week, so make sure you head over to that video after this if you want a full breakdown. Now honestly, just thinking about how bad this entire leak has been, I genuinely think we're going to find Kathleen Kennedy dead in the next couple of days with a pair of white Mickey Mouse gloves next to her, because I have no idea why security was so lacking across the board here. You have actors leaving scripts in hotels, leaks just getting out months ahead of the movie, reshoot updates then breaking the internet, and now photos actually being taken at the premiere of the film. Like, where was the security this entire time? I'm not even joking, I actually went to see Ford vs Ferrari a couple of weeks ago, and there was a security guard standing watching the entire cinema for the full movie. We got told before going in as well we'd be in trouble if we were even on our phones during the trailers, and yet these people are taking photos at the premiere at the end of the movie. It's just kind of crazy to me that this whole thing got leaked, and I have no doubt that Disney will be mad because, yeah, they're normally airtight on security. Lucasfilm back in the day used to arrest people for even stepping on the Skywalker Ranch in case they were getting leaks, and this entire movie has been out in the open for months now. It's just baffling how it all got out. I mean, this is meant to be the end of one of Disney's flagship franchises, and the entire thing has been so mishandled that I don't see how there's not going to be a lot of mass firings across the board. I think after the hype has died down, we're going to see some resignations, like, you know, the type where they say it's a resignation but they got sacked. And yeah, I just think heads are gonna roll. Now, will the movie be bad? I think it'll be okay, just okay. I don't think it'll be a badly made movie. It'll probably have some very cringy moments in it, but it won't be flat out, oh, I can't even say it. It's gonna be terrible, innit? Look, we're gonna see, but what a mess this entire thing has been. Now, obviously, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Rise of Skywalker leaks, and if you're still gonna go see the film or not. Comment below and let me know, and if you enjoyed this video then please give it a thumbs up, and as I've said about 50 times in this video, make sure you head over to the plot leak breakdown after this if you want to know all the ins and outs of the movie. If this video made you turn to the dark side, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to come chat to me after the video then make sure you follow me on Twitter at DefinitionYT, or head over to my Discord server which will be linked in the description below. We drop drop videos on there early, so if you want to see stuff before anyone else, then that's the best place to be. It's free to join and we have an awesome community, so hopefully I see you over there very soon. We're also giving away a free copy of Joker, which is one of our favourite movies of the year, and all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts on the leaks in the comment section below. The winner's going to be chosen on the 15th of January, and the set will be shipped out from then to whoever gets the prize, so best of luck to everyone who takes part. This is a channel for people who are mad into movies, so if that's the kind of thing you like, hit subscribe. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this. I've been Definition, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.